Hey everybody, and welcome back to this What If that has not for part one was a long time ago. But I got 3 likes, and that's the goal. I think I'm gonna have to start upping the like goal. Uh but yeah, let's start off right away with last time. So last time, Gohan took off Ultimate Venom and killed the androids before killing the symbiote due to its negative, murderous effects. 8 years later, the Half Saiyans keep training. Because they are less stressed and have time to rest, they are overall happier. Their training actually improves dramatically because of this. Especially for Trunks, since Gohan is already so much stronger and already a Super Saiyan, unlike Trunks was. When Cell appears, it's hinted that Trunks never went Super Saiyan in canon. But not in this one. Cell tracks down Trunks, and Trunks turns Super Saiyan this time. This means Trunks is actually able to hold his own, and while Cell does have a slight power boost, Gohan shows up and drops kicks him out of nowhere. He then destroys Cell with the Kamehameha wave. Obviously, they fought a little bit more, but Gohan wasn't going to mess around. 2 years later, the Supreme Kai and Kibito appear. They explain the threat of Babidi and the need and why they need their help. Sorry that I stuttered there. Gohan and Trunks are the strongest in the universe at this point, aside from Lord Beerus. So they decide to go train with the Supreme Kai. However, things take a turn for the worse. Gohan and Trunks deal with Babidi's fighters up until Dabura. You gotta remember, even Gohan is much weaker than when Trunks came back from the past after his training in the time chamber. And they haven't even tried to surpass Super Saiyan because it never popped in their mind. Just isn't something they would do, as after all, Super Saiyan's so powerful as it is. Before, however, Dabura finishes off Gohan, Trunks tells the Supreme Kai that he needs to head back home. And when he gets back, he drops kicks Dabura like Gohan did Cell. Like master, like student. Kibito heals the two fighters, giving them slight Zenkai boost. However, it wouldn't be enough to defeat Dabura. Trunks pulls out a container with a black liquid, and Gohan immediately has some PTSD and gets furious at Trunks, asking how that thing is still alive. Trunks tells him that there's no time to explain, and that he needs the power boost right now, or else the Earth's destroyed. Gohan reluctantly comes to the same conclusion and smashes his fist into the glass container. The symbiote allied Gohan, and covered him completely. This time, however, instead of just powering him up, it forces Gohan to bulk up into Super Saiyan Grade 2, providing an even greater boost of power than it normally would have. He then rushes forward and kicks Dabura in the kneecaps. That's right, he didn't kick him in the face, he kicked him in the knee. No one would have expected that one. He then proceeds to beat the shit out of Dabura before firing a Masenko and disintegrating him. Due to the massive increase the symbiote gives, this Gohan is actually stronger than the Trunks/present Gohan who fought Dabura, even though he's only Super Saiyan Grade 2. And thus, because of this, Majin Buu is never revived, and they kill Babidi. Supreme Kai asks what he would like in return as a thank you, and Gohan asks for him to find new Namek. Time then passes, and Gohan would slowly show more and more signs of aggression and violence, as his Saiyan appetite would also grow even larger than normal, but more specifically for meats and chocolates. When they meet the Namekians, they're glad to help Gohan. The first thing they do is revive Piccolo, and then Goku, and they also restore Gohan's arm. It should be noted that Venom never grew it back for him, and Bulma had also removed the suit in case of a future emergency. Goku insists on being dead because he attracts trouble. However, Gohan explains that the Majin Buu and androids were after his death and thus weren't through him of association. After that, he had Bulma destroy the suit. Since Goku was alive now, there was no need. They would never need a power boost. Goku would be strong enough to help them out of any situation. After being revived along with the rest of the Z fighters, Trunks and Gohan went sparring matches, especially Trunks with his father, because he had never met him before, at least outside from when he was a baby. So Gohan starts with his father. Because Goku was much more powerful than Gohan in base form. However, Gohan, when he turned Super Saiyan, then gained the advantage. This then changed again as Goku turned into a Super Saiyan. However, something was different about this form. Gohan couldn't put his finger on it, but he knew it was different. So Gohan turned into Super Saiyan Grade 2 and started fighting Goku. Now, unlike Grade 3, despite what people think, Grade 2 does not lower your speed. Aside from energy drain, Grade 2 is completely superior to Super Saiyan in every single way. However, all Goku had to do was charge up his ki a little bit more, and he was overpowering Gohan. And thus, eventually, Gohan was defeated. Quite easily, actually. Goku barely broke a sweat. Next was Vegeta. Vegeta was given a second chance in Hell since he had helped defeat Frieza and he had tried to defend Earth. The same thing happened to Trunks as Gohan did, minus the fact that Trunks does not have Super Saiyan Grade 2. Goku and Vegeta show them Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and Gohan and Trunks are taken aback. They only just recently figured out that you could go past Super Saiyan, let alone the multiple times that they did. And thus, our story comes to an end. Beerus would never come to Earth, as if he was going to, he would have shown up much earlier. So the Charm and the Power doesn't happen, the Goku Black Arc doesn't happen, and the Universe 6 or 7 arc doesn't happen either. The events of GT probably wouldn't happen either, because basically everything happens due to the Black Star Dragon Balls. I suppose you could argue at some point they would run into the metal Bio Warriors, or that baby might show up. But if they were, again, they would have already shown up by now due to the Saiyans' massive energy. While they're nowhere near the levels of GT compared to pretty much everyone else in the universe, they are the most powerful fighters. So thank you for watching. That is, I think this might be the first series I've ever finished in terms of What If. And I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you another time. Goodbye.